Let's see. I'm currently on the wrong network still. I'm gonna switch as soon as my modem starts up. Audio seems to be fine. That's good. Gotta... You go away. There's Projector Godot. Let's go. I gotta still ping the Discord. Gotta not forget. That's something else. Anyway. Yes. So I gotta do normals and do the UVs and make the optimization work for the phases that it's broken for right now. So, some stuff to do. Streamer mode on. I'm gonna go here. Did I change the stream title? I didn't. Damn. I need to change the category. Voxel engine and Godot plus Rust. Change categories software. Game dev. Done. That should be fine. I completely forgot. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta change the category before the stream. And then I forgot. Should be fine now though. Also, yeah. Yeah, software game dev. That's good. And I should also be able to do this without everything dying. Yep. Good. So, let's see. Actually, first I'm gonna rebuild just in case. Okay, it was still the same. Everything's the same. I'm gonna load our XD copy 2. And last time I left off on these phases not being correct, basically. Like, you see how these are combined? And here's the chunk edge, that's why they're not combined like all the way. But for some reason these directions are just not handled correctly. I don't know why. They're still like rotated correctly, which is good. But they're not combined. It would help if I knew which direction those are. I guess I can pretty easily check that. I'm here. Oh, let's... Now we're at 0, 0. Now we're at -4. Or plus. So it's plus and minus x. That's messed up. Where do we do this? Plus and minus x. What is it? Is it front or back or what? That's a bit awkward. Because I'll try switching these and see what happens. should be incorrect in 2 ways now, but that's fine. And the good thing about making temporary commits that I'm gonna squish later anyway is now that I have these diffs. And I can easily revert like these small experimenting changes. Yeah, everything seems normal except these are not here. Let's go to XD copy 2. But okay, but these are the faces that I'm supposed to be manipulating. Right? That's for sure. I just don't manipulate them correctly still. I'm thinking it might be... Do I really just have to do this the same way? Wait, hold on, let me... No, it should be the same. Okay. So left and right. I swapped the X and the Z. What if I don't? What if they're the same? I just realized even if this fixes it, this is incorrect. I'm pretty sure. Oh, it doesn't even fix it. These don't even combine. Front and back are correct. So iterate on the Y. How does that work? Do I have to make one of these negative or something? I know the reason they're being turned in game. Oh, I'm dumb. The reason they're being turned in game is so I don't do this reverse transformation later on. I basically just want to see the combined faces now. They're still not being combined. I might have to start doing debug print. Yep. Yep. I think that's the real answer. I'll make these normal, like this. You have that. I'm gonna have them be normal here as well. That's all good. And now I'm gonna have another variable here. For left, through. I'm gonna have it only on left for now. Now. Actually, do I want to do it here or do I want to do it up there? I actually probably want to do it up there. I don't think about it. Let's see. Actually, no. I want to do it. This is put Control T a bunch of times and now I don't know if I fucked up my... Yeah, I did. No. I can't redo all these things. But I realized I do indeed want to actually print the stuff down here. Yeah. Oh, I gotta do that again. False, false, true. This is where I did it earlier anyway. Let's see. Why am I overcomplicating this so much? So I have it as a standalone variable anyway. Can I hit the correct key? There we go. Pages left. Now we compile. And we will see. We will see. We shall see. What are you crying about here? Do we have a bunch of invalid mesh stuff? Don't care. So now these are rotated incorrectly. That's fine. Actually, I'm gonna throw them here. Gaming Forever 65. Hello. Hello, hello. I hope you're doing good. Okay. I have nothing here. Now we're gonna do 0, 0, 0, and where do we fill this? I'm doing good. Just trying to figure out some meshing stuff. These combine nicely. It's all good. 0 here, 4 here. Where do I have this? I'm so blind. I should make this the initial generation stuff. Like right here. Yep, just trying to figure out greedy meshing. I already have a version that like works, but it's naive meshing. So the only optimization that I do is like faces that shouldn't be visible that are obstructed by other blocks. No, those aren't visible. But you gotta combine the faces as well, otherwise performance isn't good enough. Mm-hmm. I think that should be fine. So this is the face that works. We want to do Z here. Let's do 5 here. Let's see here. And this should be broken. Are you working on anything yourself? Or are you just kind of chilling? Let's if you are working on something and you have anything to show, then feel free to link stuff. Anything to have a small distraction, right? Okay. Oh, I completely ignored my debug print. Let's clear that. Oh, the blocks aren't there. Where are they? They're here? Yep. Okay. Alright. We set something down here, and we're gonna get a lot of stuff. Wait, why does it say mesh top? I'm printing the top faces as well? No, I don't want to do that. And like copy everything, we go into Xed. Beam, bomb. Beam, boom. Well, the top mesh is already quite small. Let's see. How are we iterating here? 88, 8 minus 8. 88, 8, 8. 24. They're doing plus 16 each time. Lines up. We're doing plus 16 on Z first. That's not right. We should be doing it on Y. So Z and Y have to be swapped. What's the next iteration step though? Does the 88 or the 8 change first? Okay, it's that one. That's fair. So... hold on. So Z and Y have to change, and then Y and X have to change. Then, well, obviously S is gonna become Z. We have to rotate kind of everything around. That's fine. Now we know what we should be doing. Or at least, I think. God, I love block comments.
Yes.
I'm indeed making a voxel engine. It is like, how to say, I wasn't aware of how many people are doing it. Oh, I still don't know how many people are doing it, but then, like, once I started doing it and, like, searching stuff up sometimes, I'm like, holy shit, there's so many people doing this. At least that's how it feels. But, no. I'm glad I don't have to compete with them on, like, the engine part. I just have to do something that fits my needs. And that's what I want, and that's it. So X is Z, Y is X, and Z is Y. Should be the same here as well. And I need the same transformation further down. I'm gonna paste it here. Okay, okay. I mean, you know Minecraft, right? Hopefully you do. It makes explaining it a lot easier. In Minecraft, you can, kind of like just place down blocks, and it will like create the mesh and whatever, and render the blocks correctly. And also, you can walk around and collide with the blocks. Technically, Minecraft doesn't use voxels because, like stuff like stairs or an anvil, they're just meshes. They're not made of like little cubes. And if you've ever seen like Cobweb in Minecraft, that's also like just two textures kind of in a cross shape. So it's not like true voxels, but who cares? But usually when people make voxel engines these days, they're just, how to say, like a pixel is a 2D square, right? And this is one color. And you could say voxel is a 3D pixel with one color, right? So voxel engines are just about like placing down those little 3D cubes and rendering them efficiently and whatnot. I hope that makes sense. But me personally, I'm going more the Minecraft route, where the quote-unquote voxel grid is quite large, and then I just have, yeah, then I just have like custom meshes essentially. But yep. I meant build. So even if this is not gonna render correctly, that's fine. And there's like a ton of, well, there's a few techniques that you can use to try and render voxels, like a few main ones. We're still not doing it correctly. What? Okay, what is our debug print saying? Should we be like negative and we're positive or something like that? I just copy pasted everything accidentally. Here, delete. What are we doing? So our position starts out here, and what do we iterate X first? Bruh. I really screwed that up. I actually just spun around the wrong numbers wrong. So X should become Y. And this, like how currently things are, X should become Y, and Z should become X. How did I manage to do that? I have no idea. I just closed the lib.rs file, bro. I'm so glad there's like a recent documents thing. Anyway. Rotated face? No, rotated pulse. Here we go. The current X should be Y. If I'm not wrong. So this should become Y, and Z should become X. Wait, we go back to XYZ? That can't be right. That would be XYZ. I just thinking about this like the wrong way around or something? Somehow. Somehow I am. So if it's Y becomes X. X becomes Z. If that doesn't work, I'm gonna go back to the normal XYZ and then like actually think about what's happening. Alright. Alright. Have a good lurk. Okay, there we go. So they're rotated incorrectly, but they are being optimized. Which is good. So this top face doesn't... actually, this part of the atlas is invisible, so that's understandable. Yep. Yep, now it's a little smaller. Yippee! Now it kind of works. Now we just have to rotate. Now we just have to rotate. So how do we do it here? X, Z, Y, X, Z, Y. Oh, okay. So it's probably the same stuff. Left is gonna be YZX, and right also YZX. YZX. Yippee! That should be entirely correct now. Gotta go build. We go in that game. And then it is absolutely not correct. What? Excuse me? Okay, so they're laid down horizontally right now. What? Well, I have nothing left except to experiment. I feel like these might be wrong, but they're just flipped, so it doesn't matter. Like they're flipped 180 degrees, but who cares about that? Okay, these are still incorrect. ZYX? I have no clue at this point. Let's see. Now they line up. Let's go. I have no idea why. They do indeed line up. On both sides. Let's load a save. Interesting. I hope those are just leftovers of something else. Nope, they're part of this map somehow. What are we not rendering correctly? Oh, there's more. Hello, Arl Jones. I see now. It's like this face is correctly here, but this face is for some reason there. The same for this. It's just being offset quite a lot. I think there's a negative sign missing somewhere. Is it only on these sides? It's only on these sides. Okay. So... yes, I think there is indeed a bug. I'm not exactly sure where, but it's related to meshing, that I know. Ay ay ay. Hello, Babanel. The whole squad is gathering here. What is this? Some special day? Damn. Wait, welcome in, welcome in. There's some interesting meshing behavior going on. Okay. What the hell? It's not these orders, because these just changed the binding order. Hmm. Oh. I mean, the optimization is correct right now, so I don't need to really. I just need to have another argument here for like multiplying the position. Ay ay ay. But what really is like boggling my mind is that half of these are correct. And it's like part of the same face as well. Like, what's going on there? What's that all about? I'm just gonna do a test where our lovely pixel size f is 1. And we actually don't scale anything. I'm gonna see if everything lines up in that scenario. Oh. I feel like I awakened a terrible beast. Nothing lines up even more. Okay, we're not gonna explore that. Oops. Does Rust have similar syntax to Python? Well, no. Yes and no, I guess. It's like, how would I say? Like, we don't use indentation to like determine code blocks. You use braces, right? So that's like one major difference. And then like Rust is very statically typed. Like, how would I say? Here, for example, I'm not saying explicitly what types these are necessarily, but the compiler knows all these types. Like, it can derive it from the code, and yeah, it ensures that everything is being used correctly. I don't know how to explain it, but it is different. But then again, it's like most languages are mostly the same. What's the bug? Let me show you. So, and about the syntax stuff. For me, like GDScript and Rust are very similar. Like how I use them didn't really differ that much. There's just some quirks between the languages. Oh, let me load this. So currently, some mesh faces are just displaced incorrectly. And yep. So seems like these are negative when they should be positive, or vice versa. That's what this looks like to me. So I just have to introduce another like variable here and be like, oh, do we multiply everything? I don't know. I was trying to think how I chose. I mean, I'd like to say that I tried C++, but not really. I did look at it. I did have the editor installed and everything, but it didn't really start clicking with me, I guess. Rust seemed a lot more approachable. But hey, you just try out different things and see what works out for you. I personally like the fact that for the most part. Like, if I write code and the compiler is happy with it, then, you know, if the compiler is happy, then there most likely isn't, like, any runtime errors. That's, like, a really good part of Rust. Yeah, but I mean, I say that GDScript is similar as in, like, most programming languages are the same, with a different coat of paint, right? So, but I don't know enough about C and C++ to start comparing those to, like, GDScript. I don't know if I would say that they're similar or not. Yeah, I mean, they are completely different, but from my point of view, like, using them, they don't differ a lot in that sense, you know? But I do want to be clear, like, if you, how would I say? I don't know even how you would compare them, really. But it's like, you have if statements, you have else if statements, you have loops, you can break out of those loops, you can print stuff. In GDScript, like, stuff is not as strongly typed, but you can still statically type it. In Rust, stuff is by default statically typed. And that's like, that's how I see the languages, that's how I compare them. So I go and write some stuff, I make some loops, I break out of those loops, and then when shit goes wrong, I print. GDScript and Rust are the same in that sense. Um, yeah, so what does statically typed mean? Well, so let's say we have, I'm just gonna write some garbage code here. So if we have something that's a string, I'm just gonna use ASD. And then later we can just say, oh, it's a number, right? Or it's a floating point number, or it's an integer. If we say that ASD is a string, and suddenly this is no longer possible, right? Because we have the guarantee that this value will be a string, right? And that, like, for GDScript's case, it's useful in functions, like if you have a custom class or something, you can access the fields. Like here, I mean, you can access them anyway, but how to say, we have autocomplete, right? So if I start writing columns, then it's autocomplete because we know what type this is. Actually, that's like derived, but yeah. So we know what type this is. So we have like some more convenience features, and also for variable stuff, GDScript does run a bit faster, I think, if you statically type stuff. Whereas, with dynamically typed, you kind of have to, like, the language always has to check if the types are correct, I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. But yeah. Yep. Yeah, but this is not a shader issue. Yeah, well, I mean, you're defining the type of the variable, right? So if you have dynamic typing, and then you try to do like plus equals once here, like this is valid because ASD is a number. But if you do this, I'm pretty sure this is fails on runtime. Like this is just an invalid operation and your code will crash on runtime. But if this was statically typed, then, oh, we see we can't do this operation, right? It is not valid. We can't +1 a string. And a good thing about GDScript, you can also just do this. and then, it will derive the type. Hmm. Yeah, Jones, like, feel free. I don't mind it. I will tell you if I get bothered by the questions. Do anything here. Uh, yeah. About the shader thing, like everything was rendering fine before, right? I'm still using the same shader. It's just yeah, it is this stuff that is wrong. I know that. The shader has not changed in a while. What is the point of const? Do you ever use them instead of var? Um, let's see. I mean, in GDScript, const is just, how would I say? Part of it is just communicating to yourself or other programmers that it is a constant value. This is never supposed to change, right? And part of it also is like telling the like program itself, like this value will not change, right? And sometimes you do need stuff like that. So for example, I have, let's see, where did I do this? It's this way. Okay, I'm just gonna search for const. So I have like chunk size as a variable that I can access anywhere. And I'm also committing to myself that this is not gonna change at runtime, right? This is always the same. We will not be changing this. If I do change it, it's gonna be like a manual operation right here. So I don't write 16 everywhere. I write chunk size. And technically, oh, let me think about it. Yeah, mostly it's just communicating to myself that these are constant values. Oh yeah, that's also a thing. But I'm not really concerned about the compiler. It's mostly just noting things down. Let's see. Yeah, well, I don't know. Most of the runtime stuff, how would I say? Most of your performance should come from like designing your code to work well, right? Like if you will never have a thing where, oh, like turning this var into a const made my code like 50% better. That should never happen. Like if it does happen, your compiler is not working correctly, right? It's just not. The actual optimizations come from like dumber stuff than that. It's like, are you looping unnecessarily, or is this like some optimization technique that you can deploy? Mostly it's just assumptions about your data, right? Oh, okay, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. I don't know. I'm definitely more um yeah. I'm definitely more concerned about just making sure that the code is something that I can read. I'm not really thinking ever about like, oh, what will compiler son think of this code? No. The compiler will do fine. It is just how will I cope with this code? That's the real issue. Vertices push. I guess I can just multiply here. I could also do it here. Vertex mold. Actually, no, we're not turning it. Okay, yeah, I have to do it here because of stuff and things. And we do times vertex mold. I think this is the correct order of operations as well. Nice, nice, nice. And now we will see everything be fucked up in a different way. Oh, interesting. Saw it wrong? I'm not constructing this as a vector. I see, I see. Oh, okay, 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 okay. Or do I? What? Oh, okay. Think I see the problem now. These are not correct indeed. I have to do this here. Yes. There, there, there. Interesting. Now they're definitely facing not the correct way. We will see what happens here. It's even less correct. Yippee! Damn. No. It's even more messed up. Okay. Let's first just do this. So everything's only once. So actually this multiplication stuff does nothing right now. And GDScript is pretty versatile, I'd say. I think it's pretty usable. So this is all good. Okay, let me just try to continue this. This is a different material, that's fine. Oh. Did it mess up already? What? So I place this here, we get a face there. It's like a 90-degree rotation error. Huh. So this vertex mold stuff might be completely incorrect. Also, oh, me and RL Jones are already out on Discord. But also be aware that these chat messages are visible on the stream, and I upload my VODs to YouTube. So, like, if you share your Discord contact info or something, it will live in the stream archives. I'm saying this after you posted it, but yeah. For anyone else. Okay, that's good. I could scrub it from the video, but that's effort. But if, yeah, might be required sometimes. Dun dun dun. I actually thought about making a like in the chat rules, having a disclaimer about that exact thing, where it's like, oh, these are, your messages will be a part of the video in the archives. Be aware. They didn't end up doing it though. I might still do it. I feel like it's a reasonable warning, maybe. Anyway, we're 90 degrees off from where we should be. Is it just this? Oh, but that's like 90 degrees this way, incorrect? Are the X and Z swapped? No. Is it really X, Y, Z? Bro. This can't be right. Well, I said 90 degrees and not 180. So I might need the multiplication stuff still. How does 3D rotate in my head? What do we need to change? Well, I'm gonna have to sit down for this and think. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 ay. How is this flipped around? 3D is fun. 3D is fine. At least 2/3 of this are working. This is XZY, this is XYZ. Let's rotate it that way. This should make sense. That should make sense. It does make sense in this case. Then we start adding stuff, and suddenly it doesn't make sense. Here it works. Is this because we're near 0? That's our issue? I hope those beeps aren't audible. Someone's watching TV in the other room and the beeps are very, very audible. At least to me. Like, what are you trying to do in that code? Feed rotations? Well, kind of. Kind of. So basically, the situation that I have is that, yeah. Well, I'm gonna explain to you why it makes sense, right? It all makes sense. It all connects. So we have a full screen GIMP. Hello? Okay. We have our lovely little cube, right? And this is like a chunk instead of a block. This is so beautiful. So this is a chunk. And then here, like for this face, this is like aligned the way that I want. And when we iterate through this, we want to combine the faces, right? So I iterate, Y first, my mouse has stopped clicking there. So iterate, y first, and we see, oh, these can be combined. So I don't add this as a new face, but I, like increase the size of this face. And I do the same where it's like, oh, these all can be combined. These all can be combined, whatever, right? And when we go here, on this face, right, we would have to do it a bit differently. We can't iterate on Y, because Y would be, like, going down in the 3D sense. We would have to iterate, like, let's say this is X first, right? And then I have to have separate code where, like, I do this correctly, combine the faces, whatever. Then I thought, what if I just modify this so it's oriented the same way as this? Right, so we actually do iterate Y first, and we combine all the faces, and then after we're done making all the faces, then we just rotate it back. And it just seems like it saves me work, so all the optimization stuff, I can just make it for one orientation, and then it will work for all the others, because theirs is rotated to match this one. So that's the current idea. And right now, I have the correct transformation up here. Right here. This is what we do. See the benefit? Oh, let me show you the benefit. Well, I don't know. I don't know how you would do this reimaging, like combining stuff otherwise. It seems like you would need more code to me. So here we have, like, we construct our new face. We take our rotated position, and then we have, oh, well, this is gonna change when I have other stuff than full cubes. But, like, there's a set offset that I need to add to this, so that it all makes sense. We have the width and the height. And then here, later on, this is the actual part where it matters. So you want to take the last face that we placed down, and we want to get the bottom left of that, quote unquote bottom left. Still thinking about, like, everything being aligned this way. So we take this face's top left, and we just, add a bit to it, so we get the bottom left. And then we check, does this align with our top left? Is it the same? If it is, then we can combine these. These are the same. And I don't have to think, like, oh, like, which position here do I add this to, and does it have to be negative? Yeah, exactly. Like, the rotation that I'm doing is right here, but I'm dumb. I'm just failing to undo it. That's the problem. Help. It's all here. It's literally all here. But I'm just managing to not do this correctly. I don't know how. So, for the top and bottom, we do x, z, y. Here I do the same, x, z, y, and then it just works out. Everything's great. Wow! Bottom, same, x, z, y, x, z, y. Front, x, y, z, x, y, z. It's all just lines up. But then for some reason, over these I do y, z, x. It just doesn't work. And now it feels like my like I'm standing on a shaky foundation, and for some reason those other two cases just happen to work. Right? It's like, this is not correct at all. is 90 degrees off from where it should be. It should be like these faces here. It is clearly incorrect. So, yep. So now I'm trying to think, like, how is this incorrect? What is the problem? Pain. Pain, pain, pain. I think, are these even correct? Is this the problem? So I get the combined faces, I'm like, oh, it has to be correct now, right? Maybe these are not correct either. I think I might see the problem. For top and bottom, we want to touch the Y, but I don't think for front and back we ever want to touch the Y. Unless... this is really bad. This is also dependent on the iteration direction, like if it works or not. It very much feels like I'm... What do I say? So another problem is that in here, like, this has to be the face before this face in order for the combination to be considered. That will be changed eventually. And it just happens to work out for the top and, like, for the top and bottom, and then this. But I'm thinking, could there be any reason for it to be screwed up for this direction? Also, these are some beautiful lines. Let me fix them. Whatever. They're still very beautiful and unique. I think this might have been correct before. But it's just that, yeah. Okay, I tried to fix an issue by doing the wrong thing. I think that's what happened. Yes. Okay, I want to... I can discard these lines? Yes. Discard these. And we're not gonna... Can I discard only the selected ones? No. Okay. Actually, no, I do want to also discard all this. Okay, I think I now understand my earlier problem. I'm gonna actually make a backup of this in case I need it. Brain expansion technique. Meaning that I stopped poke programming and then I started thinking. So these are not being combined, but they're not being combined not because they're not rotated correctly. They are rotated correctly, but it's because of the way we iterate through the chunk. For x, this happens to line up. We go from 0 to the limit. We like start here, and the next position is here, and then here, and then here, and then here. For y, it also lines up. But for z, it doesn't. Why doesn't it line up? What do you think? Um... Hmm. Actually, I completely start. My brain is falling apart. I forgot the debug print that I did earlier. I think we actually. Sorry. Misclick. These transformations might be correct after all. Or are they? Rebuild here. Good morning, Nikki. I'm falling apart mentally. Trying to do greedy meshing. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, but it's like, how to say, sometimes you have to suffer, you know? It's part of the process. And so if we place something here now, get a bunch of stuff. Let's go inspect. The problem that I saw earlier, this is where we're looping now, is that we iterated the x-axis first. And we're supposed to first go on the y-axis. So you iterate the x-axis here. And then we go further down here. I don't know why this like lines up here, but not up here. That's interesting. Yeah, I want to make a small adjustment. There we go. That's a bit more readable. So we have. So iterate x first. It's supposed to be y first. I don't remember what my dilemma the other day was. It's moving slow and fast at the same time. If you ask me what did I do 2 days ago, no idea. Right now it feels like I'll be stuck on this forever, and then when I solve this, it's forgetting time. So do y first. Then after that we're supposed to do x. You should be swapping these two. Z should remain the same. So this is swap Y and X. Right? That should be the solution. That should be the solution. It's already being rotated like this. That's interesting. So Z swap X and Y, and this is the current X, and this is the current Y. YZX, really? That's interesting. YZX, let's try to do the same here. YZX. Gonna have to redo how you do texture phase or something. Well, I mean, I guess that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Still, like redoing how the meshing works. And I might have been talking about UV specifically then. And, yeah. Don't know. Also, I've been able to take a local shower, it helps. Yeah, but that, how to say? I will eventually do that. But that's gonna be after I end stream, basically. If I can't... 90 degrees off. So they are being combined. They are being combined. We'll do ZYX still. I just have to figure out this now. So this is like rotated back correctly. And I think I can do that, because here I should swap the components. I should have another component swap here that fixes it. But basically, if I start like walking or taking a shower, then that means end stream. And I will do that eventually, and does everything just work now magically? Holy shit. These are concerning. Yes, now we're back to this. Now I'm back to this. They rotated correctly, but they're on the wrong side of the chunk, I'm pretty sure. I think that's the current issue. Oh, I'm dumb. Very interesting. So if I feel completely stuck, I'm gonna switch to doing UVs next. So we have something else than this monstrosity staring us all the time. If they're on the wrong side, we shouldn't be multiplying. We should be like doing some other operations here. That's correct. What happened if I did this? We have this XYZ. It was incorrect. I just want to remind myself how it was incorrect. Oh, okay, so this is the 90-degree problem. Yeah. And we solved the 90-degree problem by swapping these. So this is almost correct. Almost. And this offset value is like very small changes. It doesn't really change anything. And let me confirm that, so I'm not going insane. Yeah, I mean now it's like mildly offset here. So we can see that those offset values were correct. Oh. No. No, no, no. I think it might be this. Let's just screw everything up. Let's screw everything up and hope that we see some stuff being correct. Actually, no, I don't want to do it like this. I want to do it like this. Just change these to minus signs. That should have been the same, but this is less scary. Now this is, yeah. Now we see this being offset in this weird way. Let's go to our XD copy 2. Oh, SGD Pepper, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. We are doing something. Do any of these line up now? They don't seem to. The real collision is over here. Might only need to reverse one of these. So let me there we go. Apparently dealing with some interesting meshing issues. I'm trying to get by with just folk programming instead of understanding what's going on. It's not going well right now. Yeah, this is all incorrect. Undo one more thing here. So we minus the width. Or subtract rather. This is probably going to be incorrect as well. I mean, it is supposed to be incorrect, but in a different way. Oh. Oh, now these faces are looking kind of correct. So we have this one being correct, and this one being kind of correct, and you know, these aren't incorrect, but we don't care about that right now. So those are there. And if we change this to be plus for the width, what we will see is that these basically will reverse. So we have this pattern right now, and it's going to be this other way around when I relaunch, hopefully. We go here. Yeah, it's this way now. Wait, is it the same way around? I have no idea. Well, you have the top left and the bottom right. If you have top left and bottom right again, then I'm completely wrong. Wait, top left, bottom. Okay, I'm wrong. Actually, there's one more thing that I need to look at. And these are being... Wait, no, okay. I was looking at the other direction, I guess. Oh, yes, depending on where I am. I'm done. Oh, wait, I need some marker for which... Or do I? Could be incorrect anyway. Well, the real answer might be to abandon this rotation idea completely, because clearly it's not easy. I did this because I thought it would be easy and it would save me a bunch of work, but now I'm struggling hard. And it's like, how do I actually do this? So I might just have to do a thing here where I don't rotate this, and here I have to instead figure out some stuff. That's annoying. Oh well, oh well. Hmm. Alright. Now you're trying to think about UVs for a bit. If they seem like a thing I can do immediately, then I'll do it. If not, I'll switch to Rocket League for a moment. We will see. UVs though. I'm gonna have to change the shader a bit, I know that. Because basically what I want to do is we have our Atlas user data folder here. Actually, this is the current Atlas, I think. This is all based on texture ID. Actually, no, this is the current Atlas. Yep. This was for latticing, this one. But we're not doing latticing anymore. So this is our Atlas. And basically for all the phases, we just want to give these UV coordinates, and the shader will just scale them properly so the texture repeats. I think I don't know right now how I'm going to do that. My brain is starting to fry from all this, so I'm just going to write it down. I'm going to do this, and what else do we need to do? Yeah, this isn't too complicated. Like on the Rust side, I just have to get the correct UVs, and I already can do that in here. We have our texture ID, and we just have to do this stuff, and wow. Like that's that. We have our UV offset. Ba-dum. Yeah, I was gonna do some gaming, then I'm gonna take a good break and off stream probably try to think about the rotation stuff, or then like give up and do it in another way. But for now, I'll do this. I'm gonna change the category as well. Rocket League. Let's go. And I'm gonna do a meme where I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then I'm gonna start gaming. So, BRB. I just had a eureka moment. I need to test something. I need to test before I move on. I don't know if this is genius or cope. Wait, well, how are we rotating right now? What are we doing here? YZX, yep. Wait, was it YZX? Yep, YZX. That's not correct. At least if I'm thinking correctly right now. But I'm basically, the thought that I had is I might have to swap the width and the height parameters here to have the mesh be correct. Now let's just try with YZX first. Oh, that's, well, anyway. I have a pop-up. Okay. I can show. I just want to change the text. I'll re-change the category back for a moment because this might take a while, even though it's supposed to be quick. I don't like that it's YZX, but it might be correct. Alright, let's move with that. I'm gonna see the incorrect result now. If this is like lying flat on the ground, that's really good. That's like exactly what I want. Yes. I think this is what I want. I'm not sure why these are flipped. Oh, I'm doing this here. Okay. Build again. We do that. We rebuild. Now it's, yeah. This makes sense. This flipped incorrectly. Let's also see what this looks like. Oh. It is very screwed up. But that's fine. Oh, what does it look like if we swap the height and the width? This is going to be incorrect for most things, but it should be correct for the X Z rotation stuff. Maybe. This is dangerous levels of Copium. Where are my faces? Where are they? Where'd they go? No, they're like fully invisible now. What? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, it wasn't the silver bullet that I thought it was gonna be. Just gonna need some more thought later. Anyway, it's time for gaming. Rocket League. I'm gonna black out the screen for a moment so I don't leak anything. Yep. You go here, I press Rocket League. I just realized I need to bring my OBS to the other workspace as well. I can show again. Oi. Ay, ay, ay. It is nice to have Rocket League as a thing to relax to, instead of a thing that to like stress about. I've definitely had that as well, where like trying to rank up and whatever. Not good. But I realized I need to enable desktop audio. I think it was like -9 decibels last time. It was good. Like now, this is relaxation. After trying to do rotations, trying to make my system work, I can just play a video game. Let's see. Are you back? The stream just completely died. That's funny. Let me hear my own voice. Let's see. Are you back? The stream just completely. Alright, yeah, that's funny. I don't know why that happened. Let me try to. Okay, let me move Rocket League away from this screen. Okay, the stream might die again temporarily when I try this. Are we good? We seem to be good. Okay. I have no idea why my connection just died for a moment. Also, I do need to check. Is my chat broken? Because sometimes when my connection goes out, it just breaks my chat. Oh no, the OBS. I'm gonna check quickly. Test. Oh, it doesn't let me chat even. Unlucky. Unlucky. Well, I'm just gonna bring up... Oh, connecting to chat? Okay. Well, I'm just gonna queue at the same time. Let me send a test message. And it's not visible. Rip. Rip, rip, rip. We'll see what happens. So we're not gonna restart OBS right now. I might just have to bring up a browser with chat. There we go. Button bumping properly. Oh, okay. Sure. Missed the boost, that's fine. That, yeah. Can't do much about that. Let me bring up chat on here. Josh chat. I need to play the video game. Was it just the chat overlay that's broken? Oh, interesting. You will score that. Yeah, that's fair. If I put a test there. Oh, I just need to reload the chat overlay, I think. Okay, now everything works. Good. Oh, okay. I gotta focus up so I don't throw this game. That's not good at all. That's fine, actually. For some reason, he just passes to me. Oh, I just threw. I went for the boost when I could have just had a free goal. That's funny. Well, not too bad. Still ended up scoring. That's bad. I didn't get control. Oh, but he screwed up even harder. Let's go. Missed it. That should have been a goal for him. Might still be. I dodged the bump. Let's go. No, he recovered well. Okay, yeah, I'll just run back. That's fine. We will shoot here. Or then we'll just screw up. Can I turn this? I can. XD. Unlucky. Oh, that's very high. Holy shit. I gotta take the boost, that's good. I can just bully him like this. He dodged that, that's good. Oh. No wave dash. Okay. Just kept the pressure off really nicely. He couldn't do much. Nice, nice. GG. I screwed up somehow at start. These are I was thinking about the... Oh yeah, I didn't put a replay marker when I had the free goal and I went for boost instead. I need to like cut that out. It's very silly. Bad, but it's fine. I love having vision of my opponents. Not quite. He might score that. Yeah. Interesting interaction. Interesting. He will go for my boost. Yeah, I can't do much about that. Except kill him. It's going straight for the ball. Very readable. That he was gonna go for that. It's like very low risk for me to jump like that, and I don't know, he's been going for everything. XD. Did I miss? I did. Oh, and it bounces that way. Remember the power slide? So don't fuck up your movement completely. That's fine. He will jump, that's fine. Okay. I was not expecting that, but also doesn't really get him much benefit. That was pretty smooth. Oh, that's actually a pretty good pinch. And he's gonna have possession. Unlucky. Yeah. That seems disrespectful, but it's that every second counts. Every second that I can burn off the clock is good for me. Because I'm leading. Take all the boost. That's bad. It's fine. I screwed up. That should be a goal for him. But it's not. But it is. But it's not, and then I panic. Yeah. I missed the boost as well. Unlucky. Not quite. Well, actually, what happened? Okay. I just didn't get the flick off in time. Okay. Didn't get you much. I passed the ball to you. Luckily, he fumbled it. I passed the ball again. Let's go. I should just stop passing the ball to him. Okay. Simple, but works. No, that was bad. Did I kind of do anything here? I just read the ball incorrectly, and I turned away from it. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, he will not steal this boost, that's good. He was not ready for that shot. Oh! He was still in the good spot to save it. Burning time is good for me again. Yep, and then we score. That's actually pretty annoying to deal with. He could have gone it. Bad kickoff. Fine. Okay, really obvious jump from him. Really obvious instant challenge. Didn't get it past him though. I can buy time here. Interesting, he missed the boost. Can't really kill him. It was actually a blunder for me. But the game is pretty much over. Yep. He recognized the same thing. Oy, oy, oy. I think I might try to go back to the meshing after this session. Like display session. This is abandon the rotation idea completely. Might be the right move. Unlucky he tried to jump for that. Instead of just rotating back. What even happened? Oh, the kickoff. That's great. Unlucky, going for mid boost, giving me a lot of time to do anything with this ball. Couldn't quite reach. He almost demoed me, to be fair. Okay, that's a good fast kickoff from them. Like speed flip, whatever. Didn't follow it up with anything though. Okay, that's good. Missed the ball, that's fine. Oh, if that was a demo, I would be fine. It was a bump instead. Yeah. Rip. Hey, feels good. Read his kickoff, and then got the follow-up touch on the ball as well. Oh shit. That's fair enough. Can I kill him? I can't. I really want to see that from his perspective. That's really bad for me. He missed. No, he didn't. I couldn't do anything about that after the kickoff. Like, it just goes and he can just hit this before I can get there. Guaranteed goal. Dude, this game is so good. It's just so much fun. You get to do bullshit like this. Just hit the ball with your opponent and it goes into their net. Oh? Had to mute there for a second. I'm glad I have my mute top key. Oh, he missed? No, he didn't. Death. XD. I don't know if he's ready to give up. 5-goal lead is pretty rough. He can still come back though. Especially if I fumble the kickoff like that. I tried to do something fancy. No, okay. He's changing up how he plays. I need to be aware of that and not throw. I need to actually pay attention to him. Pass this in. Don't necessarily want him to come back. That could be bad. Damn. Just not getting this hit on the ball is really rough. He's going to his corner. That's not in. He knows that. Well, that won't benefit you, right? Yeah. Ugh. Ah, that hurts. I should just hit it. I should have been closer and hit it. It was a nasty hit from them. They tried to do a slow kickoff. Not quite. They're still scarily competent. Ooh, that flick was scarily competent. That was nasty. Yikes. Very interesting. How my car moved. They can shoot this. Sure. Oh, they're gonna respawn. Bit annoying. I didn't get the demo. Oh, you did get the wave dash though, so I'm going back in time. Oh, so nice. Almost passing to me. Ah. GG's. Right, this is the one thing that I want to see. One thing that I wanted to see from their perspective. Somewhere here. I did the sneaky demo. They saw me there even. Like they looked. I'm on my wrong keyboard layout. Alright, there we go. Like they looked back there and they saw that I was on the right side, but they just ignored me. That's not desirable. You should stay aware of what your opponents are doing. Oh, getting some frame drops, that's not good. Like in-game frame drops. Alright, sure. I'll grab all this boost and miss the big boost. Yeah. I couldn't really do much after missing that. Oh, he's going fast in the pickoffs. Fine. Might score this. Okay, he didn't jump to that. Okay, that's nice. Got a decent little play there. I meant to look at like where he was. I didn't operate the camera correctly. Hey, he was too afraid. Haha. The threat of the demo. Right here. He had to dodge me and then hit the ball. Couldn't do both. No. Okay. That's a bit too much speed. I was actually very... Like, I got the speed there. I didn't have the vision on the ball, though. If I went up the wall, that would have been fine. A bit of a scuff kickoff due to network stuff. Fine, happens. Aye, aye, aye. Didn't get the bump, didn't get the boost. I'm just gonna run back. Will he expect this? Kind of. He got it past me. Didn't jump quite high enough. If I got the ball instead of him, that should have been a goal for me. I screwed up, that's fine. Oh, he just gets that? Wow. He just went instantly to the right location. Dude, what is happening? That's unfortunate. It's something against my connection. Now I'm streaming, I know that, but I shouldn't be... Wait, do I have the stream open somewhere? I do. Wow, maybe that's the reason I'm lagging. Also, I have that thing open there now. Imagine. I was like looking at the network usage, and the download and upload are basically the same. So like, maybe. Maybe there's something going on there. Alright, should be fine now. Annoying. For him! Let's go. One of my favorite plays. Hey! Bad kickoff. I think this is my last Rocket League game. Oof. I'm getting destroyed. I think after this I'm gonna raid someone and like go eat. Stuff like that. No, I didn't read it correctly. Oh, that's fine. He's not gonna score it. Is he gonna score that though? He tries at least. That's scary. Hit the ball. Just hit it to me. Okay, not quite. I was getting impatient. Okay. Actually, no throw. Like, this play was not with the mentality I want the game to be over. I can still try, though. Not on target. Didn't realize that for some reason. Yeah, I just have to not die. Yep. He goes all the way back. That's fine. He doesn't. Then I panic for no reason. Misprediction. Okay. Interesting. Not good attempt from them. What did they try to do? They tried to bump me, but it missed. Rip. No. Off the wall aerials. Still a weakness. 3 goals in 1 minute? Kinda doable. That's really weak. That's really bad. That should be a goal for them. Yep. Didn't forfeit in time. That was a good win streak, though. And this game, I did kind of throw. Ugh. Well, it is time to raid someone. Let me mute the desktop audio. Turn on screen capture again. See. Let's see, how are we doing? How big of a party do we have? Load. Oh, okay. Not a big party. I'm gonna then leave without a raid. Yeah, I'm live basically every day at the same time. Nearpetty.com/stream/schedule. You can see the schedule there. And hopefully I'll get the greedy meshing working soon. Right now it's a bit of a pain, but we'll see how it goes. See you later. Whoa.